This is my Peugeot 307 2007 1.6 petrol version. That's the facelift model. When I bought the car, it only came with one single key. Oh, it's a nice key, quite solid and so on, but it came with only one key. I always wondered if I lose that one I can't start my car. So what I did, I purchased another key, exactly the same key. That's the original key, that's the new key, slightly kind of yellow. Went to my local cutting store and they cut it, and the chip is inside, so I can work it as long as I can program it. So this is a video, what do you need, and I'll show you two methods how to program two keys or one additional key or more than one key if you want on Peugeot or Citroen using Diagbox and Peugeot Planet 2000. First of all, you need this particular interface that has an ODB2 and USB on the other side to be able to program. It also includes the software Diagbox, and it's for Peugeot and Citroen, to be able to program these functions. Another thing that you'll need is this key card code thing for your car, where you have the number there for your car keys, and it's confidential and it should have it, otherwise it's a bit difficult. You have to go to the dealer to give you that code in order to be able to program the keys. You also need a laptop, and this is my MacBook Pro 2012. It's pretty old now, but still works. I have a parallel machine or VirtualBox. All these are in the description of the video if you want to check them out. I have links to those. So I'm running Windows XP on that one in order to communicate with the interface or DBD2 Diagbox interface in order to program them. And that's that. Next thing is to show how you can program your keys with Peugeot Planet 2000. So I have my Windows XP switched on, so I'll plug in the adapter in the computer. This should tell me which one do I want to use, Mac or Windows XP. I want to use Windows XP. Let me switch this to full screen. And of course we start the Diagbox. I'll wait for this to finish. Do you want to search for new updates? No. I'll also switch on the ignition so it's easier to recognize the car, so I'll click on Peugeot, then 307. It should kind of automatically recognize it. There we go, it reads my VIN number correct, so I click continue, validate. So you can go to Diagbox or a PP2000 or Peugeot Planet 2000. Let's first do Peugeot Planet 2000. I'll click on that. And then of course is ECU configuration and services, test by ECU. Then of course you go to built-in systems interface, I double click on that, click OK on that, and then of course learning. Next is to click on learning and programming of keys. So I'll double click on that. I'll click OK. Either way, I'll probably just click OK. So here you have to have the confidential card and all the keys. So I'll click OK. So the confidential card again, unlocking the ECU, I'll click OK. So then you need to put the exact confidential card, and I have 22. That's my confidential card. Click OK. And confirmation. And code is correct. So ready to program the key. So I'll click OK. How many keys? I would like to have 2 keys. Click OK. Switch off ignition. Ignition switch off. Wait for 15 seconds. Well, you have to switch on within 15 seconds. Key program, switch off and take out key. Switch it off, took out key. Click OK. And then insert next key. Put the next key in the ignition, OK, and then switch it on. Switch it on, and key in program, switch off and take out the key. Click OK again, number of keys program 2, number of keys program 2. As usual, it just says you have to put it in park or handbrake is on and stuff like that, safety procedures. So now these 2 keys, the high frequency remote control won't work on one of it and the other would work. So basically you have to switch off to wait 1 minute. I'm currently waiting 1 minute without pressing any buttons. Then I'll put it in, turn it on, and then hold the locking button for 5 seconds. Then you switch it off and take it out, and this should really synchronize it. So let's wait for 1 minute to pass. So 1 minute kind of passed. Let's synchronize them. So put it on, turn it on, and then for 5 seconds I have to press the lock key, turn it on, then press it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should be it. Take out the key, so I'll wait probably another minute without pressing anything, and put in the second key and hold the lock key. And this is it. This will synchronize the high frequency remote procedure. And that's it. You can click OK and get out of here. Second option, of course, you start the gearbox, you've plugged it in, you start it, switch on the ignition of the car, just so it's easier to recognize everything. Click on Peugeot for that case. You can click on Citroen if your car is Citroen. Mine is Peugeot 307, finds the VIN number, same thing again. You click to confirm, then you go to Diagbox rather than Peugeot Planet or PPS and then Peugeot Planet 2000. You go to Diagbox, that would work for Citroen as well. Then you go to Repair, and I have one option running already, so I have to click. So there is a global test that goes through each of these units, identifies them, BSI and so on, so you have to wait for this to kind of finish 100%. Some stuff on the car switch on, so you might be able to hear it, probably not, or maybe yes. But then some of the relays or pumps probably switch, and that's probably the ABS has switched. Of course, you wait for this to finish, and in order to switch those things that run on the car, you can switch off the ignition and switch it back on once this has finished 100%. So this is 100%. You can basically flip the switch off and again on just to switch these things off the car. Slide this up, click on BSI and then the tick here. This will go into the BSI. Then you have to click on pack reparation, so click on that one. Then click on learning, rather than replace some parts, click on learning. And then of course you click on programming keys. And here is literally the same procedure. You have to have your customer card, you click on, then when it asks you, you do these 15 seconds on and off and so on. And you can program your keys using Diagbox rather than Peugeot Planet 2000. Well, this is it. Both my keys work now. The remote works as well, unlocks and unlocks on both. And I tried it with both and it actually works. I'm extremely happy. This Diagbox, the interface, is probably the best money I have ever spent because it can do so much more. And a dealer would probably have charged me quite a bit of money to program these. Well, thank you very much indeed for watching. Hopefully you found this video useful. Let me know for any comments and suggestions in the comments of the video. Thank you.